Welcome everybody to Divine Law and a reaction to what Rabbi Jacobson said in a short video.
Going to need a support system. She needs a few rabbis. She needs lawyers.
He's talking about a woman who seeks a divorce or is already divorced. We don't know.
She needs people with money, with business. Every woman needs a team.
Every woman needs a team. Why not the man? Why not the two spouses need a good base din? Why do we need to favorize the woman? What's his logic?
She deserves a team. Woman
She deserves. What did she do to deserve? Nobody deserves nothing.
can't do this alone. Where's the woman? She has 6 kids. She has 4 kids.
She has four kids. If she has six or four kids, so has the man, so has the father. So what's the argument here? It makes no sense.
Trying to pay tuition because the guy doesn't even send the.
Trying to pay tuition because the guy doesn't send a penny. So he supposes, first of all, that the guy doesn't want to pay the tuition for his children, and the woman is supposed to be in custody here. Why? Why? If she hasn't got the money, why doesn't she send the children to the father? Surely he will pay if the children are living with him. So maybe she did something wrong. Maybe she took the kids against the law of the Torah, which is the איסור of לא תגנוב נפש, נכון? אסור לגנוב נפשות מישראל. So it's a great avera. So she took the kids and then she wants money. So even though according to the secular law, maybe he has to pay money, but according to the Torah, he doesn't have to pay money if she wants the kids to live with her. The man can say, I will feed my children if they live at my home. And moreover, even if we say that the father wanted the children to live at their mothers, he doesn't have any obligation to pay the child support to support his children by giving money to the mother. He can pay the support to the children in nature. He can pay the tuition himself and send the food to the kids. There is no obligation in that domain for him to pay to the mother, and so everything that she acquired, every right that she acquired in the secular courts is against the law of the Torah, and it doesn't have no force regarding the halacha. It is nothing. If she wants to go to a base din, it means nothing what she acquired there, and she has to give back every what that she acquired in the Beit Mishpat, in the secular courts. So that's crazy. We're talking about a woman who stole the children, and now he's shaming the man whose children have been stolen from him, that he doesn't want to pay something for the tuition into the bank account of the mother. So this guy is crazy. He doesn't know halacha. He doesn't know what he's talking about. I know he has a huge following, and most people that follow on the internet are women. So if you want to have a huge following, you have to cater to women. Give them to say to them nice things, and then you have a huge following. So it's the easy path, and that's the one he's chosen.
Penny. It's not fair. So this woman needs.
It's not fair. I think what is fair is what is written in the halacha. God tells us what is fair. We don't have to pick and choose what we think is fair. We have to go according to the Torah. And this man, he doesn't bring any halacha, any posek. He doesn't bring anything from the Torah. He's just judging from his guts, and he's wrong.
Needs a team. And the fact that they don't have this, and the fact that in one way or another we give even tiny support to everyone who refuses to give a get is a disgrace to our community.
You are a disgrace to the community, Rabbi Jacobson, because you're shaming ksherim בישראל, you're shaming good people, good fathers, and you don't know nothing about them, and you're making a generality that all divorced fathers are bad fathers, and you don't know nothing about get laws, and you're talking about it. He's not a Dayan. He's not. He hasn't got even basic knowledge on this field, and he has the azut panim to talk about that. He should not talk about that, as it is written in the Talmud. ריש לקיש אמר, מי שאינו יודע בטיב גיטין וקידושין, לא יהיה לו עסק עמהם. ריש לקיש said, he who doesn't know the basics, the things about the Gittin, the divorce, and the remarriage, shouldn't have anything to do about it. Anything. He shouldn't open his mouth on the subject.
The fact that the rabbinic leadership and all of the Jewish people are not single-minded.
He wants all the Jewish people to be single-minded. It's craziness. Our holy book, the Talmud, is about being able to understand another way of thinking, many other way of thinkings, to be able to think many ways. And he wants everybody to think the same thing. That's crazy. And moreover, nobody should think like he does because it's against the Torah.
Focused with an unwavering.
Everybody should think like him, and everybody should do stupid things, and everybody should go to Gehinnom.
Tenaciousness and commitment to protect these women.
Protect the woman from what? Protect the woman from what? From their husbands? So don't tell them to get married. If you want them to be protected, that they will be able to live anytime the marriage without having to receive a get, and without being dependent on the will of the husband to receive the get, and tell them to be pilagshot, concubines, because then they won't have to worry about it. Don't tell them to get married and to have the commitment and the engagement of the husband, of the chatan, and then she doesn't get engaged, she doesn't commit, she doesn't want to commit, she wants to be able to leave the marriage anytime, because that's the agreement of marriage. The agreement of marriage is the man commits to do many things for his wife, and the wife commits to stay ne'emenet, to stay with her husband and not leave him, and not go with another man. That's the agreement. So what does he want? He wants to protect women from marriage? That's craziness.
Is an eternal disgrace on
You
us
are an eternal disgrace, Rabbi Jacobson. You are an eternal disgrace.
as a community. And the same is true the other way around. If there's a woman who's tortured.
Okay, now he's trying to make himself fair, but he's not. Okay, nicely played. Okay. That's all for today. And please, people, don't talk about what you don't know, and learn the poskim and learn halacha.